Hi everyone, welcome to Story Time. My name is Lee and I am a children's librarian at the community library, and I usually do story time Mondays at 10:30 and then on Wednesdays at 3, but now we're doing story time from home for a while. So welcome to my house, and this week we're going to read about balloons because balloons are kind of fun, so I thought that we would read about them. So I have 4 books today, and the first book that I have is called I Have a Balloon, and it is written by Ariel Bernstein and illustrated by Scott Magoon, and it is published by Simon and Schuster. I have a balloon. You have a balloon. I have a balloon. That is a very big balloon. I have a big balloon. That is a shiny red balloon. I have a shiny red balloon. That shiny red balloon matches my shiny red tie. I'd look fancy walking to school with a shiny red balloon. The only thing I've ever wanted since right now is a shiny big red balloon. It would make me so happy. I have a teddy bear. That is nice. I have a balloon. Do you want to trade with me? No. Oh my gosh, what happened to that monkey? I have a sunflower. You have a sunflower. I have a balloon. My sunflower is taller than your balloon. Want to trade? No. Look at his poor little sunflower. Flump. I have a robot. No. I have a picture of 10 balloons. No. I have a ball. No. I have a pin. No. I have a sock. You have a sock? I have a sock. Your sock has a star on it. Yes, my sock has a star on it. Your sock has a hole in it. A perfectly shaped hole. The sock does have a hole. A perfectly shaped hole. All I can do with my balloon is hold it all day. Just standing here holding it. You can wear a sock on your tail, or on your foot, or on your hand, or on your ear. You can make a sock puppet and play. I will trade you your sock with a star and a perfectly shaped hole for my balloon. You will trade me my sock for your balloon? Yes. My sock with a star and a perfectly shaped hole. Yes. The star on my sock matches the star on my hat. I'd look fancy walking to school wearing my sock. I can wear my sock on my tail, or my foot, or my hand, or my ear. I can make a sock puppet and play. All I've ever wanted since right now is a sock with a star on it, perfectly shaped hole. It makes me so happy. Can I have your sock? a sock. You have a balloon. I have a balloon. Uh-oh, who's coming in now? I think they're going to start negotiating for that ice cream. And that is the end. They had some cool things. What would you like to have the most? Would you like to have a sock with a star on it and a hole, a balloon, or an ice cream? That's a hard choice. I have to say, I think I would choose the ice cream, as long as it was chocolate, because that's my favorite flavor. Anyway, I'd love to know what you would go for. So curious. All right, so the next thing that we're going to read is a book called Hot Air, written and illustrated by Marjorie Priceman. And this is published by Anthem Books. So there's a part of this that's a little longer, so I think I might hold it so that I can read it a little bit better, and then I'll show you the pictures. This book is funny because there's like a lot of words in places, see right here, and then there are pages that have no words at all. So we'll do a little bit of both. September 19th, 1783. Thousands of people have come to watch an incredible experiment at the Palace of Versailles in France. Ah, Versailles, 700 rooms, 67 staircases, 15 fountains, 2,000 acres of manicured gardens, too many chandeliers, paintings, and gold bathtubs to count. But enough about that. What a crowd has assembled. Scientists, school children, opera singers and architects, noblemen, farmers, and one famous pastry chef. Even the American ambassador, Benjamin Franklin, is here. And of course, King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette. But enough about them. The demonstration is about to begin. After months of work and many sleepless nights, the amateur inventors Joseph and Etienne Montgolfier are ready to test an exciting new kind of transportation, the hot air balloon. So never mind the important people and the splendid surroundings. Pay no attention to that little dog or the lady with the towering hairdo. Ooh, do you see them right there? Look at that cute little dog, and look at her crazy hair. Look instead at the basket attached by slender ropes to the balloon, now rising high above the crowd. Inside the basket are ballooning's first brave passengers. I wonder who's in there. A duck, a sheep, and a rooster. They look a little scared. Look at their eyes. They're like... This is their story. Look at them. They're going up, 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 up. So this is the part with not many words. So the duck says quack. Sheep says bah. And the cows down below say moo. Look at them floating up in the air. Floating along. See the little boy on the roof? Oh, it looks like a big wind came along. And look at the clothes from the clothesline going up to the little critters in the basket. Whoosh. Oh my gosh. Look at those crazy animals with those clothes. Cock-a-doodle-doo! I think the rooster is warning them that they're getting near something that's kind of sharp that might poke the balloon. So they're getting closer. Clock, clock, clock. Getting closer. What does the sheep do? He put a sock on that so it wouldn't be sharp. Silly. Bah, bah. Oh my gosh, look at those birds. They've got some sharp beaks. Oh no. Quack, quack, quack. Falling out. Oh my gosh, he's falling and falling. Look at that duck. Look where he landed. He landed in one of the fountains. Quack, 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 quack. And then he flew back up to his friend Sheep and Rooster. Oh, look at him shaking. Shake, shake, shake. Uh-oh. The basket's filling up with water. Look at what they do. They're going to dive down and they're going to fill their mouths and they're spitting the water out. Oh my gosh. So now they're still going and they're going. And look at that little bird running in with his sharp beak. Pop! Uh-oh. Clock? Bah! Quack! Uh-oh, they've got a hole in their balloon. They're losing air. They're going down. Oh no, what's gonna happen? They landed, and I'm gonna read this last part. Happiness and joy, a historical event. Our brave aviators who have touched down in the woods of Vassar-Asson, sorry, my French is not that great, are found in fine fluff and feather and carried back to Versailles. There they are greeted with flowers, song, and better food than usual. But enough about that. You may be wondering, did this really happen? Well, yes, sort of. The Montgolfiers were real people who are considered the inventors of the hot air balloon and the fathers of aviation. That's like air travel. The September 19, 1783 balloon flight with barnyard animal passengers is a matter of historical record, but the details of the flight may or may not be true. The author heard this part of the story from a duck, who heard it from a sheep, who heard it from a rooster, a very long time ago. There they go. Cock-a-doodle-doo, quack, 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 bah, bah. And that's the end. And this book is neat because on the last page, there's some pictures of other kinds of hot air balloons and stuff. So that's our second book. All right. Our third book today is called Bernice Gets Carried Away. Look at her. She's not looking very happy. This book is written and illustrated by Hannah Harrison, and it is published by Dial Books. Oh my gosh, look at everybody. It looks like they're going to a party. It was a horrible, dreary day, and it suited Bernice's mood just fine. Ooh, she is not looking happy. Everyone else had gotten a frosting rose on their piece of cake, but not Bernice. All she'd gotten was a plain white square from the middle. Everyone else had gotten ice-cold strawberry melon sodas, but not Bernice. All that was left for her was prune grapefruit, and it was warm. Ugh. Oh, poor Bernice. And of course, One of the big kids had gone and smashed the piñata to smithereens before Bernice had even taken a swing. Everyone else had gotten yummy candy and prizes, but not Bernice. She found one lousy gumdrop that someone had stepped on. Yes, Bernice was in a bad mood. So when she saw that they were about to hand out the balloons, she didn't take any chances. "Mine!" she said, and grabbed the whole bunch. But it was one balloon too many, and up, up, up and away floated Bernice. She floated up past the surly gray squirrel, alongside a very blue bluebird. And to the bottom of a brooding black rain cloud, where she got stuck. Bernice guessed she wasn't the only one having a bad day. Look at that cloud. Can you see the face in it? She peered down past her paws at the big world below and noticed how little everything looked. Suddenly, her problems seemed pretty small. Bernice glanced up at her enormous bunch of balloons and felt pretty small herself. So she gave the cloud a balloon to remind him of sunnier days. He got fluffy and stopped weeping rain. She gave the bluebird a balloon to brighten her empty nest. The bird burst into beautiful song. She gave the squirrel a balloon to soften him up. He hugged it and smiled and chattered as Bernice gracefully floated back to the ground. Oh. And then everyone else began sharing too. Look, they're sharing flowers and candy and hats. Yes, it was a sparkly, sunshiny day. And it suited Bernice's mood just fine. Boy, Bernice went from having a terrible day to having a really good day. Sometimes we have to share and be kind and think of others for our day or our mood to improve. That looked like a fun party that Bernice went to. All right, my final book today is called Sebastian and the Balloon, and it's written and illustrated by Philip Stead. And this is published by Roaring Brook Press. Sebastian sat high on his roof, something he was never supposed to do. There is nothing to see on my street, he thought. Nothing at all. Tonight, I'll leave and see something new for a change. So, Sebastian gathered all the things that he would ever need. What do you see? What's he taking that he really needs? I see a clock, teddy bear, an umbrella, plant, pillow, boat, a kite, plane. Oh, what's that? That looks like yarn. And when night fell, Sebastian boarded the balloon he'd built from his grandma's afghans and patchwork quilts. He charted a course, he checked the breeze, and cut the strings. And floated free. Soon, it was time for a snack. Sebastian landed his balloon beside a leafless tree. "Excuse me," asked a bear. "Are you a real balloon pilot?" "Of course I am," replied Sebastian. "Are you a real bear?" "Well, of course I am," replied the bear. The two looked each other right in the eyes. "Would you like a pickle sandwich?" asked Sebastian. I think the bear said yes. Look at them eating pickle sandwiches. I'm not sure how I feel about a pickle sandwich. The wind picked up, and soon it was time to go. Up and up and up into the milky gray fog. "Can you see the end of my nose?" asked the bear. But before Sebastian could answer, there came a loud pop. What ran into the balloon? Is that what happened to the balloon in the other book? Those birds with their beaks popping balloons. I don't think that can happen in real life. And they fell down, down, down out of the fog and onto the roof of a ramshackle house. "I'm sorry," said a very tall bird. "It was my fault." "It's okay," said Sebastian. "Would you like a pickle sandwich?" Three sisters called out, "What are you doing up there, up on the roof of our house?" "Our balloon has sprung a leak," answered Sebastian. "Oh dear," said the sisters, "if only we could find our knitting needles." Luckily, Sebastian had all the things he would ever need. So the sisters could start their mending. "You must be having such fun," they said, making loops and tying careful knots of yarn. "It's been a long time since we've traveled. When we were very young, we'd pack up strawberry sandwiches and climb up over the mountain. On the other side is the most perfect roller coaster you will ever see." Soon the knitting was done, and when the wind picked up, everyone knew it was time to go. Up and over the mountain to the most perfect roller coaster they would ever see. But the paint was chipped and faded, the beams were bent and broken, the loop leaned badly to one side, and flocks of squawking pigeons roosted up and down the track. "Oh no!" cried the sisters. "This is not right at all." Luckily, Sebastian had all the things he would ever need. Look at that roller coaster in total disrepair. So we'll polish and paint, we'll hammer and nail, we'll pull with all of our might. Look at them working on that roller coaster. And last, we'll look those pigeons right in the eyes and say, "Go away! Shoo, shoo, pigeons!" And the pigeons flew off all the way to the leafless tree, and the tree was glad to have company. "Good work," said the sisters. "Well done," said the very tall bird. "Amazing," said the real bear. And for the rest of the day and into the night, they rode. Whee! That looks like fun. And rode. Look at that. Crazy roller coaster. And that's the end. So those are our 4 books about balloons. Thank you for coming. It was great to have you here. And tune into the other video, and I'm going to show you, this is what we're going to make. We're going to make a balloon. It's not as hard as it looks. I promise, Mom and Dad, or grown-ups. So yeah, we will see you in the next video. Have a great day.